The orange is a color, but it's also a fruit from China that traveled so far, three different parts of the world, ended up calling it three different things. And one of them is just the word Portugal. Yeah. Oranges originally came from the foothills between northeast India and southern China. They did not exist in Europe, and the journey that they took to get there is still preserved right now in what people call them. The first wave came overland. Arab traders brought the bitter orange west through Persia in the Middle Ages. The Sanskrit word was naranga. It became narang in Persian, naranj in Arabic, naranja in Spanish. In English, it should have been an orange, but the N got swallowed by the article and we ended up with an orange. That's the first layer, the bitter orange, the Arab route. Then in the 1500s, Portuguese ship reached China and brought back something completely different. The sweet orange, Citrus sinensis, literally citrus from China. It was so much better than the bitter version that it basically replaced it across Europe. And the Dutch, watching these crates of sweet Chinese fruit unload from Portuguese ships, gave it the most literal name possible, Sina's apple, China's apple. That's still what the Dutch call an orange today. Same in German, Apfelsein. Same in Swedish, Norwegian, Russian, Appelsin. A whole northern European bloc that just calls it Chinese apple. But the story doesn't end there, because the sweet orange kept traveling east this time, from Portuguese ships down through the Mediterranean into the Ottoman Empire and into Persia. And the people receiving it didn't care what it was. They cared who brought it. So in Greek, in Turkish, in Bulgarian, you'll hear one version of the other of Portugal. In Persian, Portugal. The entire Eastern Mediterranean and Middle East named the fruit after the country whose sailors carried it. So, one fruit, three names. The bitter orange came overland from India and we call it orange. The sweet orange came by Portuguese ships and the Dutch call it Chinese apple. The same Portuguese ships kept going east and half the Middle East just calls it Portugal. Every name is sort of a receipt and every word for a fruit is a map of who showed up first.